This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Resident Evil Code Veronica X. In the last episode, we helped Steve. Well, I guess technically Steve helped us. Steve helped us to beat the monster, despite us not liking him. But well, I guess he's not a bad guy after all. Maybe a bit douchey at times, and your typical teenager type of situation. But well, I guess he proved that he could help out despite his attitude, and we also found out that he had some daddy issues, but his dad got killed, so because he turned into a zombie, so that sucks for him. But anyway, we gotta leave him to his walling for a while while we got some stuff to do. I reset back a bit to that I still have that indigo shield thing, and I was actually gonna originally just cut to when I got to the shield, just to say, okay, I'm just gonna do this get to it off screen or to show you, but then I realized, oh wait, it's Resident Evil. Sometimes new enemies or encounters occur at certain areas after you get certain items and stuff with that, so I'm like, oh, I better record it just in case something like new appears. Well, we got some new zombies that weren't there originally, so obviously we might have been expected to come back here. So I also brought the hemostat because that one dude is still there. Yeah, I wonder how much longer we're going to deal with regular zombies, because I know usually in these games, at some point we stop straight up using regular zombies. They either get beefed up or they start throwing different creatures at us. That's probably why I'm just That's probably why I'm just ending up using these bow guns, because I don't know how much longer we're gonna have regular zombies and and all that other fun stuff. So, oh well. Anyway, let's see if the indigo plate thing works here. If it doesn't, then we didn't necessarily come back here for no reason, because we can still get the hemostatic to that one dude. So, Ashford's family crest. The eagle grasps a gold halberd. The indigo blue plate portion appears to be made of a special alloy. Anyway, okay, let's back up. Nope, come on. Go use it. I was actually doing the right thing to push it back the other way, and well, since I got stabbed. Ow! Dang it, game! Alright. I actually did the right thing to like turn around and run away, but then I accidentally pressed the button to go back again. Oops. Dang it. Well. Used a lot more than I wanted to, but oh well, like I said, at some point we're gonna end up not using it on the bosses, though I do need to remember to keep a couple. So like, let's say there's basically a couple ways to solve, because I assume you either get another plate or you have to get another one later on, or make a copy of it or something like that, because you basically lose the plate either way, it looks like. I was thinking that when I was going back, I was like, I bet you just have to choose, and either you get another plate or maybe if I can get that. There we go. Wasn't sure if I'd hit it in time. Waste a couple bullets, but hey. It looks like I killed them. So. These are probably the guys that hang around outside that one area. What's this? Ooh, green herb. I don't even know if whoops, nothing useful here, seems. I don't want to pick it up yet, because I want to make sure I have, yeah, this is like right outside that one area, if you remember. What's in here? I'll have to remember that that's there, because I want to make sure I have enough room for the important stuff, and then if it comes down to it, then I'll grab it. Unless there's a safety area here, like I can chemicals with unfamiliar names can be arranged here. This is happy music for this little area. I wonder if there's something creepy's going on. Spray, I'll keep that in mind. Chemicals, okay. Usually, I mean, there's pretty much really no. It appears he has been anatomized. Autonomized. He is not breathing. It appears he has been anatomized. I don't know what that means. He is not breathing. Like anatomy, or like cut apart or something. I'm not sure I've heard that term before, actually. Bloodstained scalpels are scattered here. I mean, I've read the term now, and I played this game a long time ago, but I almost don't believe I know what that means. I'll have to look that up, maybe. Huh. They do a good job with this place just because of the music. All creepy as all hell. What's this? Body bag has been left here. Hopefully there's nothing inside. Yeah! Except it won't let me do anything to it, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I love the camera angle hanging on the body bag. The body bag's there like it's going to get up as soon as I exit the door or something like that. I might as well keep looking around before I do that, though. What's this? Anonymous notes. There's a demon in my mind. I can't control the fierce impulses that the demon sometimes drives me to act upon. It's a brutal ceremony with the demon next to me. I enjoy watching people agonize in pain, screaming and convulsing repeatedly as they die. But Sir Alfred was kind enough to acknowledge me and has given me the facilities, chemicals, and equipment necessary to study everything. I must never betray Sir Alfred's kindness. It is especially critical that no one discovers the sacred place that only he and I know about. I swear the basement of this medical building will be kept secret. Of course, I keep the key to the sacred place with me at all times. Even if an outsider sees it, they will never be able to tell that is a key. I must remember that my life ends when I lose Sir Alfred's trust. You know, I almost think like maybe I should go drop the an elaborate model of a human body. Something seems to be missing. Almost like an eye, so I'm gonna have to grab an eyepiece. I wonder if I should go back and go ahead and give the hemostat to that one dude before I continue on with this. I think I should. I mean, because that place isn't that much farther away, and I want to make sure I get that out of the way before I come back. And it'll get rid of the item, so I can get it out of my inventory. I think it's just because I really want to check out what the plate did. So I guess I could have done either way to solve the story, because you'll probably either get a copy or maybe it just sends us in a different direction. But yeah, there's you. I'll never have to kill you dogs and waste that ammo on that. I mean, I could if I never want to mess with it. Or if there was like an easy mode or an infinite ammo mode or something like that, then I'd be okay with that. But you have to New Game Plus it to get that type of stuff. I think it wasn't until Resident Evil 4 where they got rid of that feature. Oh yeah, these guys respawn. Forgot about that. I just better shoot him. If I remember correctly, these guys are a little bit weaker than your standard zombies. Save me another bullet. It is a little annoying that these guys respawn. Just from a conserving ammo standpoint, you know? And of course, y'all are probably fans of me cutting back into the item screen like every 5 seconds to maximize my item usage. Oh, he's getting back up. Time to stab him! Stab him! Get him! I wonder if they're gonna respawn again when I come back out, though. I don't know. Anyway, let's go help that one dude. I know he threw us in here in the first place, but he did let us out, so... Which meant at least he, you know, he wasn't completely heartless. It's probably more of a case of it's just a job type of situation, so... Although I wonder, we've been gone for quite a while. I wonder if he even... if he's even still alive. That would be silly.
What are you doing here? Hemostatic medicine. How kind of you. Thanks.
Here, let me help you with that.
Thanks, but I can take care of myself. Just go.
Keep it. It was a gift from my brother, but...
Thanks. Here, let me give you this in return. You might need it later on. Now go. Don't worry about me.
And for giving him the lighter or the hemostat, we get the lockpick. Unfortunately, we lose the lighter. But I don't think, other than like certain areas that are hard to see, which I might have to turn up the brightness, I think there are some areas we could probably use it. But now that we have the lockpick, we have a couple areas now that we can, or a couple of things we can get now.
What are you still hanging around for? Get out of here.
If I remember correctly, oh, I forgot to read this little. Did I? Or hold on. I might have forgotten to read this when I first played. Oh, did I? Oh, he's in great pain. I shouldn't talk to him. Here, it's a list of prisoners. My name is at the end. WKD 4496 Claire Redfield. Escort's name is at the end of the document. Umbrella Medical, Paris. 3rd Security Unit Leader Rodrigo Juan Ravale. Or I don't know if that's how you're supposed to pronounce it, but and as far as I know, it's kind of like in Resident Evil 1 where you can let Keith, or I think his name was Keith or whatever. I think it was. But anyway, the guy who helped you with the snake in Resident Evil 1, it's the same situation with that where if you just don't help him, you just lose out on like some extra stuff for letting him die because you don't go back to give him the hemostat because it's not required as far as I remember. I mean, it's been a while since I played this game, but yeah, I think giving Juan the hemostat is completely optional. You can go through the whole game because all the lockpick does is it gives you an option to lockpick that one case I've got, which I still haven't opened yet, and that one area inside of the military facility or whatever it was, the one where you had to use the key cards and everything like that. I think those are the only 2 places so far that require a lockpick, I think. I know my memory is short-term, and it depends on when I'm playing if I'm tired or not, if I can remember certain details, but I don't think. While I'm moving around, I'm just trying to rack my brain if there's any other lock things that required a lockpick. I don't think so. Okay, so we can go in there. Don't want to blow that up just in case we have to fight more zombies. I know around here somewhere there's got to be a door or something like that we can open to get back through the other way, through that one area. I think, yeah, it was like right here. Oh, it was a box. That's why we couldn't blow up the box or whatever. Anyway, let's grab more ammo. Man, we got a nice chunk of ammo. We're probably going to end up using like a ton of it by the end of the game. Can I actually push it? Or can I climb on top of it? I want to see what's in there. Is that a safe box? Oh, it is. Huh, nice. So we can grab all those items in that one area. Interesting. Anyway, is that really the best way to do that? Kind of looks like it. Is there any other reason to... The rest of these boxes look like I should be able to either jump on them or push them because of the way that they're... Huh. But that's weird that there's a like a storage box there. It's not a safe space or whatever you want to call it, but yeah, now we can finally go back in here and grab those items that we had to leave behind last time. So let's go ahead and grab those. Oh yeah, I forgot there's still the zombies running around there. Man, I just need to grab that.
Please
These items
deposit
real quick
any
before.
metallic items you have in the security box.
I'm just gonna take what's in there. So, yoink, 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 yoink. All right, and I'm not fighting the zombies because that's dumb. But yeah, now we can finally grab those after this whole time. Wait till we finally get the grenade launcher, which shouldn't be too much longer. Yeah. Oh no, I don't want to save right now. Oh, actually, I guess you could technically consider this a safe area because of the ink ribbon thing there, and the box is just outside. So, okay, well, you got me there, guys. But yeah, no reason to keep the since we'll let's go ahead and open this, since that's one of the things that was locked, and now that we have the lockpick, I wonder if we have to equip it to. Oh, actually, let's look it up. Lockpick. Lockpick. You too can be Jill Valentine. A simple lock can be opened with this. Simple, you say? I can't equip it, so can I combine it with this thing? No. Okay, well. Let me check it again, see if it'll let me... It's secured by a simple lock. Use the lockpick? Yes, please. Oh, more bowgun powder. I'll definitely be saving those for bosses whenever we come across those. Or that big old big old worm thing or whatever. It's meal time for all the little worms. All right. So let me go. I'll have to go grab that green herb and then air spray, that healing spray or whatever. I wonder why there's a second barrel up here. Maybe at some point, maybe the zombies come in through the other side or something like that. So might go ahead and finish going through this area. I wonder if we'll find another plate or. Well, we can't copy that thing because we have to use the indigo plate no matter what we do. Interesting. Well, I'll keep going. Since that box is not too far away, I won't worry about it too much. We don't have the eye to deal with that. Oh yeah, might as well equip the gun. I've got heals, so I'm good there, but... Very nice game. See? It's all about camera angles. I'll admit the earlier Resident Evil games were very good about... Oh, come on! Oh, whatever! I hate that, like when they like cheap shot you like that. Get a... you know, fall down like right in front of you, and then immediately thereafterwards they get a free attack on you. I don't know, that's just... That's why you never want to be like right in front of them when they do that, so... Alright, finally found another red herb. Yeah, those have been kind of sparse this game, I've noticed. I wonder, you know, now that I think about it, I wonder if this game has a... poison effect at all. Because I have yet to run into any blue herbs. They might have taken it out of this game, because I think at a certain point the games did kind of stop utilizing the poison function. Except for maybe story purposes, you know. Which I'm kind of mixed bag on that when it comes to like I guess I could start using my gun more often. I said that last time, but I'm like, I want to stack some more bullets. You never know, you know, for bosses and other such things. Or it's a sturdy, well-made chain. A handcuff is attached to an end. Ugh. Well, this place, actually, now that I realize we are in kind of a messed up, bloody area of this island that we haven't talked about, because it seemed like it was a place for like prisoners or, you know, people who were against the company, kind of like Steve's dad. You know, he was sent here. So obviously Umbrella, right? They say this place is an Umbrella island, right? Yeah, it goes to show that Umbrella is more of like a mob company than anything. You know, taking hits out on people. There is a strangely shaped chair. I can't really get a good feel of what that is. So. Ooh. Duralumin case. Nice. And because we got the lockpick, we can open that one as well. I assume it's another bowgun powder thing. Oh no, it's a what is it? It's an enhancement kit. Nice. I think that means we get more damage, and I think it holds more bullets. I think. Enhancement part for the M93R was inside the Durham case. Yeah, since we got the lockpick, good reason to get this. Let's see. It says it can be modified, so we have to go back to that one area, to that bench, and use that. However, I thought Jill or Claire, I was about to call you Jill for some reason. Yeah, we'll have to go back to that one area where Steve ran through to, which we've been there as well. But okay, I'll be prepared for. Why are we going so slowly this door game? Is there something on the other side? Of course there's not something on the other side. What are you talking about? Silly game. Trying to scare me. What's that noise? Holy crap, that guy's got a lot of movement. Ah! Well, I just wasted a ton of bullets on that guy. Oh, no, no! God, crap! I was gonna try it. I was gonna try to, like, go through the door, but I'm gonna have to heal after this anyway. Oh, well. That sucked. I didn't want to get bit. I was gonna run through the door. The only problem with running through the door, it would have, yeah, I think it would have reset him, I think, in terms of damage-wise, so all that work would have been for nothing. Oh, well. I mean, it's not like I'm at red, and I've got the heals now. I probably could have shot him. Yeah, I forgot that guy had a lot more HP. Should have known that. He seemed special. He must have been that one guy who was following the devil and believed in Ashford's lies. Take the glass eye? Oh, lovely. You know, I actually knew a guy in real life that had a glass eye. It's one of those things that's like, you don't want to stare, but it's very disturbing just because of, you know, it's a hole in their eye. Well, it depends on what type of eye they've got. He had one of those glass eyes, but there's people who just wear, like, the covers over their eyes, like, just to protect it from, like, you know, dust and crap and stuff like that. But it's definitely a weird thing, you know. Nothing against having them, because obviously, you know, presentation and all that. But wouldn't it be better just to wear an eye patch? No. Library. Okay, we just need to put the eye inside. Alright, actually, let's check the eye before we do that. Ooh, it's staring into my soul. An eyeball model that is made of glass. Nothing else here. Okay, let's use it. I see you. Uh-oh. Oh, good. Underground. Alright, let me... I wonder if that means there's gotta be zombies outside, too, because of that, but... Yeah. I like the fact that the game didn't have to, like, surprise me with that guy there. I mean, we knew he was there because of the whole body bag thing. We put him in a body bag! I don't know. I think I'm more of a fan of atmospheric horror than jump scare horror. And you're like, oh, well, you could call both, like, like, both equal in terms of, like, might as well... I'm trying to think, because the box isn't that far away for me, so I might drop that off. And it's always best to just keep a heal. I wonder if I should go ahead and just drop this off at this point. Let me try something really quick. I wonder if I can combine them or if I have to go to that. Okay, so yeah. I definitely want to leave some bows just because if I find more of those, because, yeah, I've got so little of those now, so... Yeah, it's best to have a backup, just in case, you know, you never know. A little extra damage. Although, I think technically the crossbows are weaker, right? Because it takes, like, almost, like, 10 of them to take out a zombie, and that's not counting me knifing one to death, you know? But, it's still a way to save my bullets, if I need to. But I still need to save some bowgun ammo just in case if I run into any more of those explosive crossbows, because I assume those are powerful enough to almost like maybe as powerful as a grenade launcher, where you know one shot will do a lot of damage or kill, like straight up kill zombies. But I usually I try to save those. Oh right, I don't have the lighter anymore. Maybe I should have waited to give the lighter out later. And there's bats in here, of course. And also, that means I can barely see anything, so good for that. Oh, no, no! Don't do a ton of damage to me, you punk! Ah! Uh-oh. Damn it! Probably gonna have to heal after this. Oh my god, hit him! Uh-oh, I'm about to die. Whew. That would have sucked dying to bats, you know. Stupid bats. I'm actually cool with bats in real life. You know, even the ones that don't look cute, you know what I mean? There's like these really cute bats that live in Australia. I forgot, I think they're called like fox bats or something like that, or fox somethings. Whoa! Okay, let me go back inside and prepare myself for zombies. Alright. Hopefully those bats don't respawn. I don't hear anything, so good. Not like that one room where they respawn, you know, that one area where you had that open area with like the bridge or whatever. Ah, there's quite a few in here. I guess good thing I have a decent amount of ammo. How many more of them are there? Do I have to... Nah, best to finish them off. Even though I probably could avoid it. Usually have a pretty good idea of like when I need to kill everything in the room or when I can just go, man, I can just leave you alone. Hey, what's there? Ooh, more bowgun arrows. Yes, I will take that. I need more of those. I don't know if I want to. I'll combine them if I'm about to run out of space. Because I want to, like I said, I want to leave some arrows just in case I get more of those explosive arrow combinations or whatever. I wonder what this weird device was used for. I don't know. I don't know. For torture? What's this thing? Looks like a water wheel. This appears to be an old water mill. Or a water mill, whatever. That's cool. Let's see. No, I can't check this thing out. Man, this place, like... strange devices are displayed on the wall. Yeah. Looks like torture. Yeah, this place looks like a torture chamber almost, which wouldn't be surprised with Alfred Ashford's like that little video in his journal. A thick curtain has been dropped down. Can we open it? Doesn't look like I can. Anything else around here? Nope. All right, let's keep going. I'll have to go back at some point and grab a. Oops, didn't mean to do that. You know, I noticed I hardly ever have to actually use the map. I'm pretty aware of like what I need to do or where I need to go for the most part. But yeah, I wonder if maybe I should have waited a bit till I get my lighter. But then again, I guess I got through that little area without it. So. Don't hear anything. So, stone statue is holding some armor. Ooh, armor. The stone statue is holding a rusted sword. Take it? Not yet. I want to know what I'm doing first before I start taking... before a watery tart pops out and gives and claims me king. You know, the stone statue is holding a shield. Okay. Well, I am a sword and board man. You know, stone statue is holding a helmet. All right. Well, I guess I can't do anything else. Can I push that or move it? No. All right. Well, I guess I need to take that sword. I've got nothing else to do. Alright, I take the rusted sword. Now what? Uh-oh. That's always a good sign. Uh-oh. Poison gas. Can I put... Okay, so... Probably what I need to do, because obviously I'll take damage from that, so I probably need to... Because it looks like that pulled up, so I probably need to move that shield thing. Hopefully it's not as bad as in that one room where the heat turned on, because I swear I took damage in that like almost immediately, and that was kind of a dick thing for the game. I was assuming the game would give me like a hot minute to like kind of look around first and then decide to put the gun back on, but no, it was doing a bunch of damage to me like straight up there. Thanks, game. All right, well I'm gonna push the shield. Let's see if that works. Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't think it was anything complicated. Of course, what do I do with the sword? I don't need it anymore. Why am I kind of freaked out about that, oh, what's that called again? It's, Iron Maiden. Yeah, that's it. Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden. I don't even know if that's how that sounds. Statue is made of iron. There's a hole in its chest. I wonder what I'm supposed to put in there. Let's check this first before we do that, though. It's rusted and cannot be used as a weapon. Huh, not with that attitude. Anyway. Ah! Yeah, I knew he was there, but I didn't back up in time to... Did I push him into the... I was about to say, did I push him into the maid and get him killed? No. What do we get? Oh, I was about to say, I hope there was something else in there other than 10th the piano roll. Have we seen a piano at this point? Oh, I thought there was like a ammo there too. But yeah, have we seen a piano thing around here? Although I'm surprised. Well, no, I guess the sword pulled out. I'm surprised the sword didn't just impale that guy, but it did open. So you'd think that would have just finished him off, but whatever. So a piano roll. I'm trying to remember where that would be. Oh, would it be used for maybe something like this? Well, actually, I can't really tell. There's no. Actually, let's look at this first before we do that. Roll paper that is used for an autoplay piano. If you set it, the music on the paper will be played. I don't remember a piano, though. I'm just trying to recall. Well, that's something to think about. So while we try to think about that, Claire's gonna sit in this chair, sup some red wine, and look at all that she's accomplished. Find out what she does next time in the next episode of Resident Evil Code Veronica X. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.